The criminal actions of road resistance army to the people in the northern Uganda has led to the need to arrest the road resistance army commander Joseph Kony. It's now 9 years. Joseph Kony has never been arrested or produced in any courts of law on the alleged offences he committed. All efforts to bring him to book seem to have failed, but of recent, the International Criminal Court ICC, as per the rules governing it, decided to go with the confirmation of the charges against Joseph Kony in Kony's absence.
Following the prosecution's request to the ICC judges, and that under the prevailing circumstances, there is cause to hold a confirmation hearing against him in his absence.
The charges that await Joseph Kony include war crimes, crimes against humanity, murder, attempted murder, among other offences. Of recent, court issued criteria for any defense lawyer willing to defend Joseph Kony in the trial of confirming the charges against him, which will happen on 5th October 2024 in Hague, Netherlands.
The case can be submitted for trial before other ICC judges if the charges are confirmed. And let me just stress this point. If the case goes to trial, the trial cannot happen in the absence of the defendant, even if the charges are confirmed.
The registrar ICC Zavala Giler, however, highlights what will happen after confirming the charges against Joseph Kony.
In case the suspect does not appear before the court, the judges can appoint a lawyer to act on Mr. Kony's behalf. And now my office has commenced the process of identifying and assigning him a lawyer to represent his rights and interests during the scheduled confirmation of charges hearing.
Meanwhile, over 56 million euros is to compensate the victims and the communities that were affected by the criminal actions of the ex-Road Resistance Army commander, Dominic Ongwen.
With case location communities like in Abok, Lukodi, Odek, and Pajule, thematic crime victims, especially in relation to sexual and gender-based violence, and former child soldiers, and with local government, with cultural leaders, with religious leaders, with civil society.
Among those to be compensated include 49,722 eligible victims, rehabilitation of victims that will cost 100 million euros and 100 million euro for symbolic measures in the affected communities.
District officials and local council authorities have been made aware of the Trust Fund for Victims community consultation objectives and schedule. The Trust Fund for Victims will also be responsible for raising the funds required to implement the provisions of these reparations programs.
According to the registrar ICC, the ongoing reparations will kickstart on 30th May 2024 with consultations in communities by Trust Fund for Victims. This was communicated during the ICC registrar's first visit in Uganda since his appointment at the ICC. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.